Game was over? Think again. Gun is still alive, or is he? Despite his brutal fall, he survived. And today, he returns stronger than ever. Welcome to Squid Game Season 4, aka Squid Game America. The Return of Player 456, a deadly new chapter where all enemy return, new villain rise, and one man's fight against the system continue. You need to watch till then so that you will find out how Gun survives the fall. If you're ready to play, let the game begin. The story pick up right where Season 3 left off. A mysterious car sits quietly on the edge of a new city. Inside, the frontman watch through a tinted window. But this time, the game are no longer in Korea. They crossed the ocean. Squid Game HS landed in America. The recruitee, calm and collected, walks up to the leader. She star like she's mean before. And maybe she hushes because this isn't just a copy of the original game. It's a perfected version. One designed by people who studied the frontman and know every single move he made. They're not just continuing the game. They're weaponizing them. But the frontman has changed. Et look down, his eyes filled with guilt and regret. Player 456, the man who defied the system, made him question everything. He whispered to the driver, take me to him. In a remote, heavily guarded facility, Player 456 lies in a hospital bed, hooked to machine, barely breathing, but alive. The room echo memory of Il Names hospital suite. Luxurious, cold, and painfully quiet. The frontman enter and sit beside him. He began to speak. He handed over your belonging to your doctor. He may a recruité on way. He need to know why didn't you give up. Player 456 doesn't answer. His eyes stay closed, his body motionless, but inside him, a storm is brewing. So, how did he survive that fall? Let's go back. At the end of Game 6, Player 456 was thrown off a cliff, hitting the rock below. Everyone thought he was dead. But minute later, when the leader arrived to confirm the kill, he found Player 456 barely clinging to life. Somehow, against all odds, he had survived. It wasn't a skill. It wasn't a strength. It was the one thing he has always had. Unbelievable luck. Rewan even furté. Il Nam could have killed him in the marble game, but he didn't. During the glass bridge, Player 456 almost picked the cursed first vest, but FATE had other plan. In the Russian roulette game with the recruitee, the bullet never fired. During the Rio, everyone around him died, but he walked out untouched. And in the final match, when both finalists rolled across the arena, Player 456 grabbed the steel bar at the last second and survived. Luck or destiny? The leader looked at Player 456 and says coldly, you made the worst decision. In the end, you proved nothing. Player 456, weak but awake, open his eyes slightly and whisper, protect the baby. Keep her safe. For a moment, the leader stand frozen. This wasn't a man begging for life. This was a father making his final wish. I turn to leave, and hear one last word. Thank you. He stop, then shoot to the guard, get him to the ship now. The red guard rush in, lifting Player 456 onto a stretcher second before the island explode. Back to the present. The new Squid Game is about to begin, and the recruitee is out gathering new players. But this time, there's a new villain behind the scene, a cold-blooded businessman. Rich, ruthless, and obsessed with power. To him, the Squid Game isn't a nightmare. It's a gold mine. Every game, every death, every scream is profit. He has eliminated all competitors and now he wants to own the legacy of Squid Game forever. Meanwhile, Player 456 as doctor is on a mission. She's grown up, smart, rich, buoyanty. The money left behind means nothing. Not without answer. She searches for the truth. What really happened to her father? Why did he leave the green tracksuit for her? Why did he disappear? Then it happened. A mysterious woman on her a small card. Red border, gold square, a number. If you want to find him, the recruitee says, call this number and follow the rule. The trap is set. The new villain has been watching her, and the VIP are thrilled. The doctor of the champion, now a contestant. This will be the most twisted game yet. And all this unfold, the frontman receive one last envelope. Inside, en invitation, his eyes widened. Then in the distance, a monitor flicker. Player 456 open his eyes. And just like that, the game is back on. Is the frontman out of the game or does he want to destroy them? Yes, the frontman is starting to change. but is not completely out yet. In early seasons, the frontman, Hank Junoes brother, was a loyal enforcer of the game, cold, brutal, detached. But Guian is different. He challenged the system, refused the prize money, and questioned everything. That made the frontman think, maybe even do himself for the first time. Saving Guian wasn't just a guilt. It was the first crack in the frontman's mask. Now, in season 4, we'll likely see a more complex character. He is caught in the middle, not fully against the game, but not willing to follow order blindly either. He may help Guian from the shadow while pretending to still serve the organization. Or he may be plotting his own silent rebellion, gathering information from inside, waiting for the right moment to strike. Why did the frontman save Guian? Here are the 3 main reasons why. 1. Guilt. The frontman saw Guian risk everything to stop the game. He saw how Guian didn't chase money, but meaning. That humanity triggered his own longurier conscience. 2. Respect. Guian survived every deadly challenge without becoming a monster. The frontman might secretly respect his strength and integrity, something the VIP and the gamer runner lost long ago. 3. Strategy. Maybe the frontman sees Guian as the only one who can take the system down from the outside. Saving him wasn't just emotional, it was tactical. What will happen in Squid Game Season 4? Squid Game America. Here's a theory-based storyline based on your setup and what makes the most narrative sense. Act 1. The new game begins in America. A new ruthless billionaire creates his own version of Squid Game in the US. He is more modern, more brutal, and sees the game as a global franchise. The VIP support it. They want entertainment. The game structure is different, but the stakes are the same. One winner, everyone else dies. Act 2. Guian recover in secret. Guian is selling inside a hidden facility. The frontman is secretly helping him recover. Guian knows his doctor may become a target. On strong enough, he decided to return, not to play, but to destroy the game from within. Act 3. Guian's doctor is targeted. The recruiter approached her with a card. She began searching for the truth. She is pulled into the game, either a player, VIP guest, or undercover. She may not know her father is alive until it's too late. Act 4. The frontman must choose. The new game master grows suspicious of the frontman's loyalty. The frontman has to decide. Continue pretending to serve the system or help Guian and risk his own death. He may secretly sabotage the new game, risking everything to make things right. Act 5. Guian returns not a player 456, but a symbol. Guian appears unexpectedly. He reveals himself to the players or the VIP. He becomes a public threat to the game. The man who escaped death and is now coming for the entire system. He joins with other former players or insiders to end the game once and for all. Final twist theory. The game won't end easily. Ether Guian sacrifices himself to save his doctor and expose the game, becoming a legend. The frontman dies helping Guian, completing his redemption arc. Or both. If you've made it this far, you know one thing. Squid Game Season 4 won't be like anything we've seen before. Will 456 stop the game once and for all? Will his doctor survive? And who will live long enough to find the truth? Hit that subscribe button right now if you want to uncover all the secrets in the upcoming episode. Like the video, drop your theory in the comments, and don't forget, this isn't just a game, it's a war, and it's only just a begun. Subscribe now and let's game.